position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The Rebels will put it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. Dropping back, it's done. Caught close to the marker, it's Bond. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. This guy's always a big part of the game plan, and they get him involved right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. Your best players should touch the football the most. First play out the gates. I know I got a big-time advantage, big-time wide receiver. Get him the football, make the gain. I expect we'll see a lot more of that throughout this football game.
Lets it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ole Miss offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early mid-season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Looking downfield. Wide open makes the catch. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Looking for a man. It's done. Got his man downfield. At the 20, he's got space. Turning on the Jets. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at touchdown, UNC. He got a step and just dusted the field. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Trying play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give on the option. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. Makes a grab past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Looking to pass. It's done. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely center cut. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun.
Breaks into the open on the left. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. QB draw. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Defense showing blitz here. Going with the ground game left. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Immediately fires to the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. On his feet at the 40. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's a trailer. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw. It's done. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Gives it on the option. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now on third down for this offense. Give to the back. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll give it to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the 10. Headed to the end zone. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line. But are they ever in business now?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Rides to back and leaves it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Rebels line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Turns it on at midfield. He's loose. He's at the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And option football is so hard to defend. It basically becomes assignment football. It's almost like basketball where you say, I got him, you got him. Defensive ends a lot of times have to play the quarterback. And once the quarterback pitches it, a lot of times it's the alley defender next who has to come up and make those plays. Those options really stress defenses.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Braun. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off. Turning it on! just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It'll be 3rd and long. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback running on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0,